Hello, everyone. This is Jessica Syracuse, Development Executive here at Ingram Micro covering Proofpoint, and I'm here with my counterpart, Jack.
Hi, everyone. Jack Donahue, also Development Executive for Proofpoint at Ingram Micro.
Thank you for joining us today for a demo of our new commercial self-service functionality with Proofpoint via the Xvantage platform. Jack is going to demo that capability from quoting to ordering in just a moment here. But first, I want to explain what this new program is. So commercial self-service is a motion to help our partners to self-serve their commercial Proofpoint business. What that means and how that's defined by Proofpoint is anything under 2,500 users. And for now, just net new opportunities apply to this process. Today, this is the only way to both quote and process orders in this space. So you'll definitely want to make sure that you watch this demo. And other than just the ease of transacting created here, meaning you're able to get your quotes within just a couple minutes through this process here versus a few days. You're also able to process your orders instantaneously versus hitting a licensing team's couple hour SLA. So that's really exciting. The other awesome piece for our resellers is this is the lowest pricing ever in this commercial space. And it's actually lower than deal registration pricing. So we are really excited to show you this functionality. I think you're going to find it super easy and intuitive, but I will go ahead and pass this off to Jack for the demo.
Thanks, Jess. Let me share my screen here. Jess, give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So this is the homepage of Xvantage. Hopefully you guys are familiar with this. For this particular program, Commercial Self-Service, we're going to go to the top search bar and search up Proofpoint and just click enter. And what this is going to do is take you to the landing page. So this is all things Proofpoint here. Anything that you could possibly want from the vendor is here. We're going to hover over to subscriptions. And then at the bottom here is what we're looking for, Proofpoint channel self-service for commercial customers. So we'll select options. It is worth noting too that you'll see that this is listed under subscriptions. Everything on this program, all of these products are 1 year termed products. So there's no 3 years or no monthly. This is all 1 year offerings. So you'll see all the products that are available here. We currently have 10, which accounts for about 93% of what Proofpoint sells in the commercial space. For the ease of the demo, I will go with their standard core email protection. Now you'll notice once I click that plus button right there, all the other products go gray and you're unable to add them. You can add them after the fact. We're just going to validate the quote first. I'll show you how to add more products after the fact though. So we'll go with core email protection, and then at the top here, request price. So this is going to take you to the quote validation screen. We're going to select our customer, and we have our test account lined up here. Donahue Computer School. Click enter, and for whatever reason, if you type in an end customer and they don't show up, or multiple show up under the same name, it's always just best to add the end user. You could click up here and you'll be able to add the company name and the contact that you're working with. Oftentimes there's a lot of different end users with contacts under the same name. So just for ease of use, simplicity, and to avoid any hiccups, I would always just add a new one if you're unsure. So I'll go back. We'll go with Donahue Computer School though. It's going to take us to the next screen. This is the reseller information. As you see, all of this is going to be auto-populated. The Proofpoint partner number, the reseller email, and your name. If for whatever reason the Proofpoint partner number does not auto-populate, reach out to myself, Jess, or anyone on the team, and we'll make sure you guys get that contact information, and we'll equip you with the partner number. But it should always auto-populate. Moving on here. And customer information. So account employee count, this is the total number of employees associated with the customer. This just ensures that it routes to the correct Proofpoint partner, or the Proofpoint commercial rep, excuse me. So anything that is 750 and below will go to their small to medium SMB team, and then anything above that 751 to 1500 will go to their mid-market enterprise team. So we'll go with 700 today. Domain, on your computer. Website, donnycomputer.com. As long as everything looks good here, we can continue. This is just the finalized pricing screen. So as I said before, this is where you can add more Proofpoint products. So we have our core email protection. You'll notice that some of these are still grayed out. Obviously, you can't add more Proofpoint core email protection here, but the Zen Guide is their security awareness training. Some more products, DLP, ITM. This is where you would add all of those should you need it. Additionally, too, we have our certified partner deployment SKU here. This is going to be attached on every quote that has core email protection, advanced threat protection, and prime threat protection. Proofpoint requires deployment for all of these products, and Ingram is a certified deployment partner. So this will be auto-populated on all of these quotes that have those SKUs on there. This is where we will deploy the services on behalf of you guys for the end customer, allowing you to resell those services as well too. So as long as everything looks good, we'll just keep it at 501 for the user count, but you can obviously adjust as needed here. We will submit our request. And then from here, we can view the quote details. So this quote here is just getting finalized. Currently, you see this pending approval. That just means that it's syncing with Proofpoint system now. So it's creating an opportunity in their Salesforce for them to know that there is a opportunity for this net new end customer. So we'll give it about another 5 seconds, and then we'll refresh the page, and it should all be synced through. Refresh here. Perfect. Right here, this is the vendor quote number that they'll see populated in their Salesforce. Cool. So we have a quote. We've talked with the customer, presented them with the pricing. They love it. They want to buy it. They give you a PO. Time for you to cut a PO to us. So you'll come back to this screen. And if you're not sure how to do that, on this left taskbar on Xvantage, you go to My Business and Quotes, and you can search out via the end customer, the quote number. You'll also get an email with this quote in an Excel format too once you create it as well. So a variety of different ways to find this page again. But once we do, we'll click this checkout button here. Then from here, there's just a secondary validation. So you'll see a lot of red here, which normally means bad. So we'll just click up here, update. And that's secondary validation again. So we click Donahue Computer School. That's the one we want to purchase this on behalf of. And then all looks good here. We'll continue. And this is just some vendor requested information. So the administrator is the person that's going to be administering the core email protection or whatever product that you'll be purchasing for the end customer. So in this case, I will fill that in. Excuse me. Can't type today. The mail volume is just, I believe Proofpoint's rule of thumb is 5 times whatever the, I'm sorry, not 5 times, it's 10 times whatever the account employee count is. So if you remember when we were creating the quote, whatever you put for that number times 10, and that's what we'll put in 700, so we'll go 7,000. Industry, this is a technology, and then GVB provisioning. So recently. Some of you may have heard Proofpoint has announced a global partnership with Microsoft. And what that means is these products, core email protection, advanced threat protection, and prime threat protection, can now be deployed via an API rather than a gateway, which is their traditional way of deployment. So really that's all that's asking for here is, does it want to be deployed via an API or a gateway? For today, we'll go with the gateway, save and continue. This is going to take you to the checkout screen. Perfect. From here, you'll put in your PO number to Ingram Micro. The end customer PO is optional, but I would always say, good rule of thumb, put it in there if you're able to, again, just to avoid any hiccups that may exist. Your terms with Ingram Micro will all be auto-populated in here, but you do have the option to also pay via credit card should you wish to do so. The reseller information and customer information, that's all in there. You can add any more email recipients if you want to on this particular deal. And then from there, yeah, and then you can also adjust the pricing for the MSRP, so the price to the end customer as well. This is your price, this is the end customer price. And then from there, you click place order, and that order will be fulfilled automatically through our platform and sent off to Proofpoint. So that concludes the demo.
All right. Thanks, Jack. And just to wrap us up, a reminder of what this process applies to. Again, this is for net new end users and opportunities under 2,500 seats or less. This is the only way to transact this business, but from both a quoting and ordering perspective. So please do let myself or Jack know if you have any questions. We're more than happy to walk you through it or answer any questions. And the easiest way to reach us is at proofpoint-md@ingrammicro.com. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the demo and have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you.